Hello everyone, and welcome to the action figure review for Pop Culture Overload. My name is Jazz, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Pursuit of Cobra Snake Eyes figure. Now, this game came out in Wave 1 of the Pursuit of Cobra line. He is the 54th incarnation of Snake Eyes, and I gotta tell you, he is probably the coolest Snake Eyes ever. These Pursuit of Cobra figures just have a lot of articulation, sculpting, weapons. To get into it, let me just take this guy off. First of all, let me just show you some of his articulation. You got a hinge there, the ankle swivels, got a double jointed knee, hip rotation, hip swings out. On the costume here you have a drop holster molded on with this little hole here. We'll get into that later. He's also got a knife sheath right there. Got an ab twist. Got a swivel here. Another hinge. Keep him on camera here. Single jointed elbow, but the elbow joint does have a twist as well. Got a twist at the wrist, and you also got a hinge there. This is just a lot of articulation on this 3.75 scale figure. The other thing is cool. I've got him wearing his classic kind of ninja visor there, but you can just take this right off, and you can replace it with a more commando style hit. And yeah, they are a little stiff to get on at first, but just a really cool figure. Of course, he comes with his display stand. I'm just going to pop him back on there while I talk about some of the other stuff here. Now, as I said, these things come with a ton of accessories. I'm just going to point out some of them here. You've got this spy rig harness that goes over him. It's got holes to hold the knife sheath and some of the swords in the back. He has knee pads that pin right into these holes at his knees. You got his explosive satchel. You got his iconic sword here. You got two traditional katana and sheaths for them. Very nice. He's got a Scar assault rifle. He's got one knife that will go into that sheath on his boot, and he has another one that's separate that will actually pin into the web gear, and that knife goes in there. He comes with two semi-automatic pistols and an Uzi. Now, also, he came with these little things over here, and at first I was wondering, what are these things? And then I got to looking at it as soon as I got it open, and these are little teeny tiny silencers. They're just pinned right in there. These things are so small, and I just had these huge bead hook hands. And there we go, look at that. Adorable and deadly. But I actually have two of these guys, because as soon as I knew it was out, I had a friend looking for it, and sure as hell, he found it, and I found it the same day as well. And that's just good, because now I can show you, after you get all that gear on him, you now turn him into this. And I hope my camera is picking up all of this detail on this guy. You got the Uzi in his hand, you got the knife up there. On his leg, you got the other knife. One of the pistols in there with the silencer. In the back you have the two swords hanging off the web gear. We got his explosive satchel there. I've got the commando hit on there. And just wow. I cannot tell you how cool this figure is and how glad I am to add him to my collection. I've also got his other rifle and his other pistol, and there's just too many accessories for this guy. He's got more gear than he can carry. But overall, I give this figure a 5 out of 5. He's just molded in black plastic, but there's so much detail in that black plastic. You can see the lines on his sweater style turtleneck. Just so much going on here. If you can find this guy, definitely pick him up. He's a great addition to any G.I. Joe collector's collection, but if you just really like Snake Eyes, this would be the figure to get. And until next time, I'm Jazz, and please visit popcultureoverload.com for any other figure reviews.